Entire story of the Ottoman Empire. 1. Origins. The rise of Osman I to 913 to 6. The story begins in the late 13th century in what is now Turkey. After the collapse of the Seljuk Sultanate, many small Turkish principalities, beyliks, emerged. One of them was led by Osman I, a tribal leader who began expanding his territory. His followers became known as Ottomans, from Osmanli. Osman declared independence from the Seljuks in 1299, marking the birth of the Ottoman Empire. His successors would turn this small principality into one of the greatest empires in history. 2. Expansion and conquest 13 to 61 for 53. Osman's son, Orhan, captured Bursa 1326, which became the early capital. The Ottomans expanded into the Balkans, defeating Byzantines and Bulgarians. Murad I established the janissaries, elite slave soldiers trained from childhood. In 1389, they won the Battle of Kosovo, solidifying dominance in the Balkans. Then came Mehmed II, also known as Mehmed the Conqueror. 3. The fall of Constantinople 1453. In 1453, after a 53-day siege, Mehmed II captured Constantinople, ending the Byzantine Empire. The city became the new capital and was renamed Istanbul. This event marked the Ottomans as the dominant Muslim power in the world. Mehmed continued expanding into Greece, Anatolia, and parts of Eastern Europe. 4. Golden Age under Suleiman the Magnificent 1520 to 1566. The empire reached its peak under Suleiman I. He ruled over 25 million people, expanded into Hungary, North Africa, the Middle East, and even besieged Vienna in 1529. He reformed laws, justice, and administration, earning the title the Lawgiver. Ottoman culture thrived, architecture, literature, art, and science flourished. This was the zenith of the Ottoman Empire. 5. Rivalries and decline begin 1600s, 1700s. After Suleiman, the empire began to slowly decline. Corruption and power struggles weakened the central government. The Safavids in Persia and Habsburgs in Europe became major rivals. In 1683, the Ottomans tried to conquer Vienna again, but failed. European powers began surpassing the Ottomans in technology, trade, and military power. The empire lost wars, territories, and influence. 6. The sick man of Europe 1800s. By the 19th century, the Ottomans were called the sick man of Europe. Nationalist movements caused many parts of the empire to break away. Greece, Serbia, Egypt. Internal revolts, weak leadership, and foreign debt crippled the empire. The fall, World War I and collapse 191 for 1922. The empire tried to reform itself through Tanzimat reforms 1839 to 1876, including schools, railways, and a constitution, but it wasn't enough. European powers started dividing Ottoman lands even before its death. 7. During World War I, the Ottomans sided with Germany. They fought in the Middle East and Gallipoli, suffering huge losses. In 1915, they were responsible for the Armenian genocide, which remains controversial today. After losing WWI in 1918, Allied forces occupied Istanbul. End of empire and birth of Turkey 19 to 4 Arab lands were taken by the British and French Sykes-Picot Agreement. Then came Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, a general who would end it all. 8. In 1922, Ataturk abolished the Sultanate. In 1923, the Republic of Turkey was born. In 1924, the Caliphate religious authority was officially abolished. The last Ottoman Sultan, Mehmed VI, was exiled. After 624 years, the Ottoman Empire was no more. Legacy: the Ottomans ruled 3 continents, Europe, Asia, and Africa. They were guardians of Islam and builders of culture, from mosques to poetry. Today, their legacy lives on in Turkey, the Balkans, and the Middle East, from a tiny tribe to a world empire, and back to dust. That was the Ottoman Empire.